with NIU men's basketball assistant coach Lou Dawkins, who coached Golden State Warriors superstar Draymond Green in high school. Coach Dawkins, can you tell me about Draymond as a high school player and as a youngster, and what you first remember about his game and what it was like in those early days?
Well, I first started off when he was a youngster. I started coaching him when he was around 11 years old. And, he was so much better than everyone. He was taller, stronger. At 11 years old, and he actually played up with 13 and 14-year-olds, so he can actually talk junk the way he does now. And it just carried on with him throughout high school. And when he entered high school as a freshman, his attitude was somewhat cocky. So he needed to be humbled, and I humbled him. Instead of putting him on the varsity team, I actually left him on the freshman team. And it taught him something that, any given day, your gift that God gave you can be taken away. And he actually learned, and it taught him something. So when he became a varsity leader, his junior year, he led us to 2 straight championships in 2007 and 2008. Eventually became one of the top players in America, not just through hard work and compassion, but he had the ability to listen, being able to take criticism and the positive about, not just about basketball, but just about life in general. And today, I try to talk to him before and after the game, because I see things in the game, especially the first couple games, in which he was just standing around and not rebounding. And I called him, and I'm going to use the word that the teenagers use. I checked him on the phone, and he came into game 3 and 4 and 5, and he's been playing much better since then.
Coach, even in the NBA, he has such a unique skill set with his size and his ability with the ball. When did you first see that unique skill set, and how do you think he developed such a unique set of skills for his size?
Well, I saw that at a young age. He was able to handle the basketball at 11, 12 years old. Not just handle the ball at half court, but in the open court. He was getting defensive rebounds and advancing the ball up the floor like he is today. And I carried that on to my basketball team. And he was the one that was out there, especially when we developed a 14, 16-point lead. I had him out at half court playing a point forward, point center at this particular time. And he was pulling his player, his big man out. He had to go out and guard him. So I saw that at a very young age, and he's transferred into the NBA now. Sometimes he ticks me off when he does not advance the ball and he looks for that outlet. And to me, it's delaying the fast break. He has a gift. He has intangibles that will help Golden State Warriors win this year's NBA title.
Is there any moment that you remember that maybe is the first moment with Draymond that you just said, wow, he's even beyond special?
He was a junior. We was playing against our cross-time rival at the time, and he got a defensive rebound and hit the outlet pass that he threw to his teammate. It was the most incredible play that I had ever witnessed before, and I'm not talking about a dunk or a block shot. It was an outlet pass, and it was one of the greatest passes I ever witnessed.
And talk about your relationship with Draymond now.
He's my son. I've been taking care of the kid since he's been 19 years old. He's lived with me, stayed the night. I know exactly where he come from, and he knows exactly where I come from. So our thinking is basically the same, because our neighborhood in Saginaw, if you don't talk trash to people, you're going to get left behind. And I'm talking about on the basketball court, and that's one thing that you probably would recognize today. One thing he's not going to do is back down from anyone, including LeBron out there on the floor. And, it's very special to me, as a coach, as a father figure, for him from where he come from to where he is today, and possibly being an NBA champion that little kids dream of being on the same floor as the LeBrons and the Kobe's of today. And he's living that life that a lot of kids dream of, and a lot of guys wish that they could do.
Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.